Hey guys, we're going to go through a few basic warm-ups and asanas to warm up for full wheel challenge. Let's go ahead and start in tabletop. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. Take a nice deep breath. Navel comes in towards the spine. Try to keep your waist area cinched. Fingers spread really wide. Fingertips pressed into the mat, breathing in and out. We're going to start with a little bit of cat-cow. Take it in. Exhale, round your back, tuck your hips under, looking underneath at your navel. All the air out. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, hips up, head up. Take your time and go through this about 3 more cycles. Letting all the air out as you tuck your hips under. Inhale, pushing the shoulders back away from the ears, still gripping the mat. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale all the air, push the fingertips in, really engage the shoulders, tuck the hips under, and then inhale. Coming into neutral spine. Gonna work out the wrists a little bit. So just like you're a cat, clawing at the mat. Take your time. Allow your fingers to go out to the outside of the mat. And then rotate the hands around, fingertips facing towards your knees. Take your time and be careful with this. If you've never done this before, this can feel a little bit awkward. Still breathing in and out through your nose. Tongue soft on the roof of your mouth, in your nose and out your nose. A little bit of pressure on the back of your wrist. So flip one hand under, thumb, pinky onto the floor. Slowly straighten the arm and step by step add a little bit of pressure. If you've never done this before, please take your time. 2 or 3 breaths here. Same way you went in. Release the pressure and then open and close your fists a couple of times. Other hand placed on the mat, fingers spread as wide as possible. Grip the fingertips into the mat. Flip your hand under, thumb, pinky spread wide onto the mat. Slowly start to straighten. After your wrist is elbow and shoulder are stacked, add a little bit of pressure. 2 to 3 breaths here. There you go. Open and close. All right, we're going to warm up our upper backs a little bit. First, we're going to start by placing our hand behind our head. Elbows out wide. Inhale. On the exhale, doing like you did your cat, bring elbow to elbow. Tuck your pelvis under, round your back. Then inhale, open wide. Get that full range of motion. Press the right hand into the mat, really pushing that left elbow back. And then exhale, elbow to elbow. Looking down. Tuck your pelvis under, round your back. And then raise that elbow all the way up, 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 and back. Big inhale here. 2 more times. Elbow to elbow, and then open up. And try to bring that elbow to elbow. So you're not bringing the elbow under, you're not bringing the elbow out, touching elbow to elbow. And then bring it up and back. Place the hand down and switch sides. Left hand planted, fingers wide, gripping the mat. Hand behind the head. Inhale. And then exhale, round the back. Inhale, open up, and then round the back. This is a good time to check. A little bit of body inventory here. Is one side going higher than the other? And yes, my left side definitely went higher than my right side. 2 more times. Last one. Push those left fingertips go. Now we're gonna go into happy puppy. Tuck the toes under. Get really firm into the mat. Try to keep the hips on top of the knees, and I have a little bit of a hard time with this myself. Walk the hands out. Get the hands out long, and then slowly, slowly bring the chest down. Opening up the shoulders, opening up the back. My hips over. I have a lovely assistant there behind the camera. Bring your forehead down. Look side to side. And take your chin to the mat. Reach out a little bit more. Really round the hips up towards the sky. Allow your body to melt and sigh into this. And then press your fingers down, pushing up, and walk your hands back. Okay. Next, it's a little bit easier if I turn and face the camera. We are going to come from tabletop and needle through. So planting the left hand, flip that right palm under, reach through, and keep a 90-degree angle in that left elbow. Try to keep the hips, the knees hip width apart. Keep the hips over the knees. Walk the hand out, place it away from your face. Get that elbow up towards the sky. Push the left hand into the mat, getting that left shoulder pushed back more. Reach that right hand under, creating a deeper twist, and then try to shift the hips back over the knee. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, push the left hand into the mat a little bit more, twist open. You want to go deeper, reach that left hand up towards the sky. Couple breaths here. Plant the hand into the mat. Push the left hand in the mat. Bring that right hand back around. And switch sides. Plant the right hand. Flip that left palm up. Reach through. Reposition the right hand. Place it out a little bit away. Try to get a 90-degree angle. Push that right shoulder back as you reach that left hand through, and then shift the hips back over your knees. Really gripping the mat. The more you grip your mat, the better the grip, the healthier your wrist. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale a little bit more of a twist. You bring that right hand up towards the sky. Hips move over, shift them back a bit. My third breath, inhale, stretching up. Exhale, hand comes back down. Coming back up, coming into a child's pose. Now, child's pose can be toes together, knees apart, hips push back onto the heels, walking your chest down. I recommend coming high up on the fingertips. Gets a little bit more into the shoulders, warming them up for this full wheel that we're going to do. Bring the chest down. Really activate the shoulders. Push your hips back. Breathing here. Four or five breaths or until you can feel relaxed in it. Then inhale, come up a little bit. This time bring the knees together. So knees together, feet together. You're going to reach forward, round your back. Try to bring your forehead towards your knees. Push your fingers into the mat, help out a little bit. Bring the head down. And then bring the hands back around. You can hook your fingers, grab your heels, round your back a little bit more. Forehead closer to the knees. Big inhale. Exhale. And then relax here for a couple more breaths. Grab the feet, tuck the chin, roll up. Keep the chin tucked. Head comes up last. And one more warm up. Just gonna warm up with a low bridge. So slowly lie back onto your mat. Walk your feet in. See if you can touch the back of your heels. If your feet are up, walk them out a little bit until your heels are firmly planted on the mat. So if you can, touch the back of your heels. Inhale here. Exhale. Now this is a tricky part. Inhale. As you exhale, you push your navel in towards the spine. Your hips automatically roll up. You're not pushing your hips off the mat. It's just a little tuck and roll. So inhale. Create space between your back and the mat. Hips tuck under. Exhale. Pushing the navel towards the spine, the hips automatically roll up. Do that a few times just to get ready. Palms planted in the mat. Roll your shoulders down. Exhale. No more space between the mat and your lower back. And now your hips are up. Last time. Inhale. Lower back comes up. Hips push down. Exhale. Hold it here. Inhale. And on the exhale, squeeze the imaginary ball between your knees. Push your heels, your feet into the mat. Keep your hips coming up. Push your shoulders into the mat. Push your hands into the mat. Breathe. Reach under. Interlace your fingers. Straighten out your arms. And then rock your shoulders closer together. Squeeze your palms together. Push your hands, your shoulders into the mat as you walk your feet closer towards your hips, and then push your hips up higher, creating a slight choking sensation. Chin comes toward your chest. Breathe here for 3, 2, last one. Hips come up a little bit higher, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then slowly lower down, release the hands. Knees come to chest, roll it out. You have a nice big hug as you squeeze your knees in, tuck your chin. Imagine your entire back getting closer to the mat. Neck getting closer, upper back, middle back, lower back. And then rock the hips down towards the mat as you're squeezing your knees. Pull back flat on the mat.